I'm NBC6 meteorologist Josh Marces with your Thursday morning forecast update. Thanks for visiting us this morning here at KTALnews.com. We have fairly active weather playing out over the next week or so. Cold front coming in tomorrow. Ahead of that front today, it is going to be a sunny and pleasant Thursday for us, but the rain will pick up after midnight tonight and be ongoing for much of the morning on Friday. And Friday's highs will be dropping into the 40s with that first cold front. And there's another cold front coming in on Monday. That looks to be the stronger of the two, so we could see some storms and maybe even some winter weather Monday night into Tuesday. We'll get to that in just a moment. But as far as today, biggest issue this morning is just looking out for some fog here around sunrise. There is some expectation that we could see some patchy, dense fog, especially near some of the rivers and lakes, and given temperatures below freezing, that would be a freezing fog, so there can often be a glaze of ice on some of the roads, especially the bridges and overpasses. And just be very careful if you're walking down some stairs or some sidewalks if you notice the fog out there, because it can definitely create some slick spots on stairwells as well. But as we go through the morning, sun will be back out, should warm us in the upper 50s in many areas today, and we may briefly touch 60 degrees or so this afternoon. But so far so good this morning. We haven't seen any issues as far as dense fog developing, but you can see the numbers are beginning to drop off, and likely in the hours before sunrise we will cool to near freezing. Again, 32 is freezing, so everybody here on I-30 is below freezing, and we're starting to drop below freezing I-20 and southward as well. So any areas that are seeing fog, it will be a freezing fog, and thus that may be glaze of ice out there. So be very careful of that, especially between about 6 and 8:30 this morning. But after 8:30 we should be back above freezing, and temperatures headed into the mid to upper 50s and maybe briefly 60 degrees this afternoon, thanks to high pressure for keeping us dry today, and just a light breeze out there. But later tonight you can see that area of low pressure. That's our next Pacific storm system that will be dragging that cold front through tomorrow morning. So we'll take a look here at the messy Friday on your Robbins Toyota Futurecast. Again, the sun will be out there pretty much all day today, and then the clouds will start to increase tonight. And I would expect we'll begin to see a few showers likely after midnight. You'll notice here just to the north of us there is some winter weather playing out in the higher terrain over the Ouachitas. It really doesn't look like we'll see any winter weather here, but if you're anywhere from Batiste to Broken Bow down through to Queen, Nashville, and Hope, it's those areas where we could see maybe just a little bit of sleet and maybe some snow flurries mix in early tomorrow morning. But for most of us, this is just going to be a cold rain, and given temperatures in the 50s today, the ground will be warm, so if we did see any winter weather play out, there would be no impacts as far as the roads or any kind of travel there. But we'll see that decent push of rain in the morning. Futurecast actually does dry us out quickly in the afternoon. Typically we're a little slower to dry out, so I would expect the clouds and maybe some light rain to linger into Friday afternoon. But we will dry out here Friday night into Saturday, and the weekend's looking pretty nice. We should be in the 50s on Saturday, and dry weather, maybe 60 degrees on Sunday. And this next front that's coming in tomorrow maybe gives us about half an inch to an inch of rain, but there will be that front coming in next Monday as well that could bring an additional inch or two of rain. So 7-day rainfall totals here could be still about 2 to 3 inches for a lot of areas, especially in Texas and Louisiana. And the area outlook for severe weather on Monday, that's the stronger of the two cold fronts, is well to our south. So again, there may be a few areas here where we'll have to watch for some storms. That would be late Monday into early Tuesday, and that's just something to put on your radar for next week. We know there will probably be some adjustments to the outlook, but as far as severe weather, not expecting that with the cold temperatures tomorrow, but will be a little warmer Sunday into Monday, which is why we could see a few stronger storms out there. Again, there's that nice weekend, and that cold front on Monday will bring some rain that could linger into Tuesday morning, and given that front's a little stronger, we can definitely see maybe some light winter accumulations, probably snow up towards McCurtain County. So it is going to be a close call for us again on Tuesday morning. Nothing definitive in our outlook saying we will get snow, but it's definitely something to keep an eye on for Tuesday morning. And then we'll dry out Tuesday, and we'll be back into the mid 50s by the middle of next week.